Picture this. For the first time in history, the World Cup isn't happening in one country. It's happening in three. If you've been hearing about USA, Mexico, and Canada all hosting the same World Cup and wondering how that even works, you're not alone. This has never been done at this scale before, and it's about to change how the entire tournament feels. Let's break it down. In 2018, FIFA officially awarded the 2026 World Cup to a joint bid from the United States, Mexico, and Canada. It's called the North American bid, and it beat out competition from Morocco, which had hoped to host the tournament solo. Here's how the hosting actually splits up. The United States will host the majority of matches, including the final, which is set to take place at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, just outside New York City. Mexico will host several matches, including the opening match, continuing a tradition since Mexico has actually hosted the World Cup twice before, back in 1970 and 1986. Canada will host matches as well, marking the first time Canada has ever hosted a men's World Cup match in its history. In total, 16 host cities are spread across all three countries, from Los Angeles to Mexico City to Toronto and Vancouver. That means fans across an entire continent get a chance to experience World Cup matches without crossing an ocean. Why did FIFA choose this three-country format? Part of it comes down to scale. With the tournament expanding to 48 teams and 104 matches, FIFA needed more stadiums, more infrastructure, and more capacity than almost any single country could comfortably provide. Splitting hosting duties across three nations solves that logistics problem instantly. Here's an interesting fact most fans don't know. This isn't actually the first time multiple countries have co-hosted a World Cup. Japan and South Korea did it together back in 2002, but 2026 is the largest co-hosting effort ever attempted, both in number of countries and number of matches. So why does this matter to you as a fan? Because depending on where you live in North America, this might be the closest a World Cup has ever come to your backyard. It also means different time zones, different match atmospheres, and three completely different soccer cultures all contributing to a single tournament. American stadium energy, Mexican passion for the game, and Canada stepping onto the World Cup stage for the very first time, all blending into one event. So that's the breakdown. 3 countries, 16 cities, 1 World Cup, and the biggest hosting effort the tournament has ever seen. If this helped the bigger picture click for you, you're in the right place. Pitch Logic breaks down soccer one concept at a time, without the jargon and without the lectures. Subscribe, and let's keep making this game make sense.